Yes, I'm the person who writes scripts for potential topics that I'm still waiting for the perfect time to film them, and new video ideas that I get randomly at 4 a.m. But there's one challenge that I've been thinking about for a little bit too long. I don't know how to do that. I never made that in my life. So I don't know anything about making a comic, so I tried to gather some ideas and something that I will follow without being distracted. The first thing we're gonna start with is the story idea and also the art style. We need to figure these two out. I forgot to write the art style, I don't know why. The second thing is the script, and I feel like this step is also aligned with the third step, which is the sketches. And they are aligned with each other because while you're doing the sketches, you can also think about the script. So the next step is gonna be drawing and outlining as well, and also coloring. I forgot to add that as well. And by the way, the drawing part is gonna be traditional, and the outlining and coloring part is gonna be digital. And the final thing is to make it as a book and also making and drawing the cover. But then the problem is, how am I supposed to do that? I did a 1 hour timer so I can do the script and also do a little bit of sketching. I'm really curious to see how much I'm gonna be doing throughout this hour though. And I'm gonna just show you what I've did so far. So the first thing first, I did like a kind of idea of what I want to do in the comic. Here my plan is to like two lazy girls, wanting to work out. They saw their friend, did a globe, and you're like, oh my god, I have to do as well. And just like about, not giving up and whatever. And I just realized that I don't really know how to draw bodies, and I'm gonna find way difficulties trying to draw different types of bodies. And also the idea, I feel like I was not really, it requires too much drawing, you know what I mean, especially like them working out, a lot of movement, and I'm not ready for that. So I did the easy one. Well, it's not really easy, but just they want to learn how to draw instead of trying to lose weight, because at least if they want to learn how to draw, it's usually just sitting and drawing the upper body instead of the whole body. That's the idea. So now for the art style, these are the two friends. So the friend right here, she has maybe a little smaller eyes than this one. She has wavy / curly hair, it's brown and olive skin tone. This girl right here, she has a little slightly bigger eyes than the other one. And maybe also I tried to make her face a little longer and slimmer than this one. This one's gonna be a little rounder. You're gonna see a lot more when I'm gonna draw it. And then her hair is gonna be black and she's gonna be white. So these are the two friends. And now, so I had 30 minutes left, so I made some rough sketches about what I'm gonna be doing, okay? So as you can see here, it's pretty rough, pretty messy. I'm still not done. Time ended and that's it. I'm now gonna go and study because I have exams and I have to study. So yeah, I think either I'm gonna finish do a little bit this evening, or just wait until tomorrow or another day so I can finish it. So yeah, that's it. So I'm using a random clip to talk about this. I was planning to make this as a whole different type of video, but it just didn't work out for me. Anyways, so I'm teaching my plan for the third time because I didn't do anything for the past 4 days. And I would say the main reason is just because it's too long for me and I just get procrastinate. Anyways, you get me. This word, and I just knew that I will never do it. And this time, hopefully, I'm gonna be sticking to it. But I definitely changed it better. It's shorter. That's the better for me, and simpler. And that's it. And hopefully, I'm gonna be sticking to it. That's gonna be my final change. Hopefully. I've decided to stop filming this video for a little bit just because I thought the idea was a little boring. Not the idea, but also, to be specific, the process. I tried to make this video as entertaining as possible, but as you can tell, I'm not a professional at all. I've tried, but then I was like, I did my best and I should not be looking for perfection or reaching perfection. That is the worst mentality someone can ever have. I should just be doing my thing and then hope for the best. So now I've kind of did these sketches off camera, and yes, obviously they're messy. Well, that's the point of them, just so I can put my ideas, look at them at a piece of paper, and obviously I'm gonna remove these boring rectangles and squares. It's gonna be more, I'm gonna change it to more fun shapes. So I don't know, it's been a pretty long time. I've been really taking my time on this, even though it's really messy, but at least I've organized my ideas. That's what matters, to be honest. So as you can see here, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I'm so proud of it. Even though, yes, it's pretty ugly, but it's understandable, and also it's definitely better than first version. Here, just like thought of the ideas and just wrote them as it is, and here I've kind of organized them a little bit. And now I'm gonna take another piece of paper. I'm gonna actually sketch, and then I have to transform it digitally.
So I can trace over it because I'm really bad at digital arts. I'm still a beginner. It's really difficult. I tried to draw a little bit digitally, but it's just not for me, you know. It's really difficult. So that's why I'm gonna trace over my art. I'm gonna draw it traditionally, and then I'm gonna trace over it so I can color it digitally. So yeah.
So you're gonna hear a plan change and you're gonna think it's a very dramatic change, but trust me, it's not really that big. Because when you compare to all of the changes that I did throughout the whole video, yeah, this is not that much. So my first plan is that I'm gonna sketch it traditionally and then outline it and then color it digitally, but then I was like, why wasting that much time? We can just do it like digitally. The first page took me so long. Well, besides because it's my first time doing it, so I'm not used to it. It took me 7 hours. That's crazy. For me, I'm not that type of artist that spends that much time on drawing, so for me that's a lot shocking. I struggled a lot with this because, first of all, there's a lot of reasons obviously, but one of the reasons is that, so I'm used to traditional art and I genuinely don't have an art style, so it was difficult for me to find an art style that suits me. It was kind of like a flashback because I remembered my old art style, so it's kind of my hands lead naturally to my original art style, so that was pretty funny and ironic and, you know, just, I don't know, cute a little bit. I don't know. Definitely it's not that good. I'm not saying it's the best thing ever in the whole world, but I tried to convince myself that it's okay, it's your first time, it's normal, you know, it's part of the journey, it's part of the learning process, you know. I don't have to hit myself that much and like blaming myself, oh, it should be better, it should be the best thing ever. Even like the idea, it's not, I had like an idea in plan. If you see it, obviously you saw it already. Well, for me the video took me like a lot, like 2 months to film. That's what I'm saying, that time, but you are just watching it in like 10-11 minutes or something, I don't know, and you get it's, you know, anyways, I can't explain. But I had original idea and it was a little difficult, a little too detailed for my skills. And my sister, by the way, is redrawing this comic in her own art style, and she is way more experienced than me in digital art. She already figured out her art style and all of that, so it's definitely gonna be way better. So I don't know if she's gonna be done with it before I finish this video, but I don't know. But anyways, go check her out on her YouTube and Instagram accounts, so you can see the results probably there. Okay, so now for the second page, it was a lot easier. I don't know, well, it's probably because it wasn't that much detailed as the first one, and I will also say because I'm kind of used now to drawing. Well, not that much, but it's definitely better than those few hours like before. So I'm getting better hour after hour and day after day. I guess, I'm not sure. Well, probably, yeah, I'm getting used to it. A little bit, anyway. One side of me is thinking that I'm gonna regret posting this on social media. You know, that would be so embarrassing for me like 5-10 years after this. But you know what? It's good to document your beginning because, you know, it's just beautiful to see how much you've changed and developed throughout the years. So now a little conclusion for the whole thing. Would I love to make another comic? No. Am I a little interested in digital art? A little bit, but I'm still gonna be learning a little bit into traditional. But hey, you know, even though I'm not that fan of making comics, I don't hate it, but it's not something I feel like I'm interested in. But it's good because that's the point of challenging myself and trying different stuff, you know, just so I can know if I hate it, if I like it, like what if I like that? You should not live your life thinking, oh my god, I wish I could have tried. You can't try it. So I think it's good to just try new stuff out of your comfort zone. That was definitely out of my comfort zone. This is so much out of my comfort zone. And just a little reminder that you can do it. Just you don't have to be interested in something. Even if you're not interested in anything, try different stuff to see what are you interested in. And there's no you just try. You're not gonna waste anything. You're not gonna lose anything. So after I was done with the comic, I realized that I didn't draw the cover. So here I am drawing it. It was very rushed, to be honest, but at least I did it. So that's a win. And I hate when people tell you go to part 2 or go to my Instagram account so you can find the results. I'm not gonna be that annoying person, so I'm gonna show you the results here, even though I really want you to visit my Instagram account. So please do that because I'm just too kind and didn't rage bait you or annoy you. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, make sure to subscribe and like to support me and to support small artists. Don't forget to stay positive and stay tuned for next videos.